Hi, Tina. I wanted to share a few observations about your photograph here. It's an interesting old photograph. Old photographs are just fascinating in and of themselves. First of all, it's quite ironic that the caption reads, Happy School Days, 1940, and no one looks happy. But that's okay. Um, Now, from another perspective, as far as reading the relationships between these kids, it's really difficult to do that in most snapshots. I mean, this photograph is set up. In most snapshots, the subjects arrange themselves in a way that tells you something about the relationship between them. Here, you can't really tell. Um, we can guess. You say that these are your grandfather's cousins and brothers and sisters, or so on. I can guess that since your grandfather and this girl standing behind him look have a similarity in features, that they might be related, and it would be natural that she'd stand next to her brother or cousin. So let's see. Let's look on. The image is faded from both sides. I'm trying to see where the light is coming from, but when images fade, they do fade from the edges first. So we have fading here and here. The lighting is coming from above, and because there are distinct shadows which have been somewhat compromised by the fading. But there's definitely some sun, probably sun and clouds, not pure sunlight. Now we have, in a kind of twist of events, we have the boys sitting in front and the girls are more in back. Usually, in any kind of group photo, girls and women tend to be in front and the boys in back. Now this may be due to two reasons. One, it's more difficult for girls with their dresses to sit on the ground, and secondly, a lot of these girls look older. Like these two here look like they could all practically be teachers. They have this older look to them. I want to. You've already talked a great deal about fashion, but the haircuts definitely kind of date the. Look at these haircuts. You don't see much of that nowadays, and certainly not in my time either. So this helps narrow it down. The time of this image. Uh, and finally, we have a plain background with a wash. So the exposure was for the kids, and the background kind of got washed out. It looks like natural lighting was used, and maybe some flash fill, but who knows? If it was your grandmother, great grandmother, then she probably wasn't well versed in the using of flash fill. So we have probably sun and clouds. Um, the sepia, the faded sepia, definitely gives it an historical look. We tend to associate black and white, and especially sepia, with a bygone era. So that really communicates that kind of message. Color really has no role here. I can't foresee any kind of role for color. At any rate, I think that about covers it. And you did a pretty good job on this, Tina. So keep going. You're doing okay. All right. Uh, that's it for now. Talk to you soon.